Okay, guys, we're here with something a little unorthodox today, something that we haven't really seen that much from this channel, but we're playing a bit of vintage. Playing Golos Shops, which uses the power of Mishra's Workshop, 3 mana for 1 land, and Golos Tireless Pilgrim to play a bunch of artifacts that are pretty busted. When your opponent can't really cast spells through Trinisphere or Sphere of Resistance, use Karn the Great Creator and Mystic Forge to gain some advantage, use Golos to pick up a bunch of Wastelands, Strip Mine, all that good stuff. And we've got a Karn sideboard along with some Leylines and Null Rods. Let's get into it. Waiting for a bit. Let's see who we... Final Noob? Okay, well, we're going against good old Final Noob. Chat regular. Subkin and Ghost? No. Most likely he's either on Doomsday or... some sort of Bazaar of Baghdad deck. Late night Yama stream, yeah. My throat was hurting a lot today. It's still hurting a little bit today. I'm hoping it will not be too bad for the league. It's nice. I finished cleaning up my bedroom, basically. So that was nice. Organized a little bit of Magic cards. Did laundry. So, yeah. I'll see if I can get through at least one league today. That's the plan. I'm gonna draw. His hand is really close to being good, but it's like a little bit off of the mana source that I want, so I think I want to mulligan it. I'm gonna keep this hand reluctantly. It can go Crucible turn 1 along with like Wasteland and Ghost Quarter and hope to like coast off of that. That's the hope. That's my hope. I can do that. I can coast off of some Wastelands here. And let's see if they get us. Turn one with whatever thing they're Misty Rainforesting with. Depending on what I draw, I'll go Crucible turn 1 or just like Wasteland them, play my Moxen. Be great if I do like a Sphere of Resistance. So I go like Wasteland plus Sphere. It'd be really, really good for me. Lotus, that's no fun. Demonic Consultation, eh? I just assume he's plays Joss Bazaar Doomsday. I like playing this deck. Wait, what happened? It showed me... Wait, what? Oh, they played that afterwards. Okay, it just really lagged super hard for me. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate. We just got turn 1. We were on the draw. Nothing we can do about that. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to sideboard it in this matchup. We could bring in Null Rod, though I think Revoker basically does the job of Null Rod enough of the time, and most of our cards are fine, so it should not be a problem. But most people play the Shops Bazaar Doomsday because they're easy to play, and I think that Bazaar and Doomsday are like probably some of the best decks. And Jeskai and like Bug are like, I don't think Jeskai is particularly good right now. Like Jeskai Breach or just Jeskai itself. And I think Bug is just a really bad deck. So it's like they're trying to play the good decks. I think PO is like probably fine-ish right now. But I don't know why you'd play like PO over just playing Doomsday. So it kind of has that problem. Doomsday. Yeah, this hand's not going to cut it. This hand's incredibly good, so it's definitely going to cut it. Just going to lead on Trinisphere. If they don't have Forceful, the game's essentially over. How good has Arbiter been? It's actually been not that bad, like in the mirrors. And against Bazaar. Thing is, like, Bazaar just still has Force of Vigor. It's pretty good when they can't kill it. You can kill off their Bazaars. Final said, okay, this is the vintage experience, and I said both killing turn 1. Deep interactive format. I mean, my opponent wants to play incredibly quick combo on turn 1. I'll play my anti your ability to play your deck card on turn 1 as well. I don't know what he's doing with that. You can't cast anything through Eternal Sphere. I'll cast Mystic Forge. Mystic Forge was a very nice draw. I'm going to keep Misha's Workshop on top. Gives me the highest likelihood of just like jamming stuff off of Mystic Forge. Yeah, he does not have another land either, so that's pretty good for me. I'll get rid of Academy here. So that is that. Play Inventor's Fair, pass the turn. They basically don't get a play anymore. I should turn this up a bit. I kind of just wanted to listen to something like very, very chill and mellow. This kind of gets me in that mood. I'm tempted to bring in some amount of Norods. It's just like more things they have to like interact with. Makes it hard for them. Chief Champ, yeah. I try my best sometimes. Yeah, Spyglass is just like pretty bad. Yeah, I can Spyglass naming like Street Wraith, but I think Norod's gonna be better on average. Because it'll make it so they like their Doomsday piles are a lot harder. Make my Wastelands and stuff better as well. Ooh, Doomwake, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Craig Baylor, thank you for the sub. I haven't got a special emote. It's much more of a chill stream today. Late night. Had a little bit of throat pain earlier today. Still getting over it a bit. I had like coughs and hiccups yesterday that just demolished me. Hopefully we can do a bit something today. Like tier 3 matches. We can be watching AOC. It's kind of weird when like people get super I should have boarded out my Tabernacle. That's also a pretty bad mistake. It's kind of weird to me how excited people got about like the AOC thing. When it's when she's just like trying to pander and people just like get the pander. It's just simply divine. It's just like pandering. Like you could see like at the beginning of her thing, like she was just like reading a script too. It was like pretty funny. Oh, that's not great for me. Of average Among Us content, for what it's worth. That's true. I find it hard to watch Among Us nowadays, just because it just feels played out to me at this point. And Classic West runs people not legit. I was playing WoW before I streamed. I was leveling a mage named Gall Poo Poo. I saw the appeal. I mean, it's like fine to like watch, like a good, like not a, I guess a good streamer, but like one of your favorite streamers play it, especially in a group that you don't see play very often. But it's been mostly played out by most people. It's like pretty hard to watch just because how much it's happened. I just played out, to be honest. I feel like Magic, you know, gets an update every 3 months. That usually shake things up. People like don't. I think people underestimate how much people like playing paper Magic. It's like face-to-face interaction is pretty big. Why is he playing Thoughtseize? What is Thoughtseize? That's weird to see Thoughtseize. That changes things a bit. Discarded Island. Discarded Island. Makes me want to Ghost Quarter them, but they probably have 2 islands. I think I'm going to Sphere of Resistance plus Ghost Quarter here. And I want to do this before Ghost Quartering, because in case they have the second island, they like don't get island and steal Sabotage my Sphere. Whereas now, if they want to steal Sabotage it, they have to use this Lotus. Streams. Maybe some games played aren't worth watching. Yeah. I see area, New York. Rakdos File Goblins, huh? If we had like 1 more mana, this would be a lot more interesting, but I think it's just Ghost Quarter time. Probably have a second island, yeah. But it makes their black mana potentially more awkward, which is something for me as well. That died off, yeah. Oz169, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I didn't notice that Doomwake subbed. Thank you, Doomwake. I don't know if I subbed that already. Yeah, kind of expected that. SCP Secret Lab, I have not played that yet. I heard you need like a lot of people to do it. Beat a Doomsday. No, we're essentially just dead. There was like a line where instead of Ghost Quartering, I play Inventor's Fair, don't play Sphere of Resistance, go and get just like go and get Trinosphere, then play Sphere plus Trinosphere. I don't know, that's pretty bad. I mean, we're just dead here. They have literally anything. Yeah, they had literally anything, so we lost. Yep. I mean, that's how it goes against combo. It's just like die roll determines the game usually, and that's basically how it played out. Lost game 1 and game 3 because we lost the die roll. Not much to be said about those games. Turn too slow. Yeah, I mean, we died anyways. We had 0 chance. With the hand that we had, we were 0% to win. There was 0 decision making. We were just guaranteed to lose. I mean, that's how it goes. If your opponents just have like the turn 1 hands, or like the turn 1 plus Force of Will, you're just destined to lose. In game 1, they just turn 1 to us when we were on the draw. Whereas if we're on the play, we probably win. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's vintage. That is vintage sometimes. A lot of the games decided by die rolls. Just because, like, especially with shops where you're, like, they can, like, get their Moxen down or, like, get an important turn 1 play or, like, understand what they're supposed to be, like, forcing it and stuff. Whereas, like, especially with your sphere effects, you're hindering them greatly on their like first couple turns. It allows you to set up, and it's like changes things drastically. I think that's like also a big difference with like Bizarre Baghdad decks, where if like you get a be on the play, develop like a hollow one or something, and turn one before your opponent can even do anything, basically interact with it at all. But it like kind of feels bad because a lot of the games I feel like weren't like that before, like a year or two ago. But like every deck got like super powered up, I think. Buy some new cards. Like, I mean, specifically Bizarre. We're on the draw. I think we have to mulligan. Sucks, because I think I would be able to keep this on the... maybe I'm not even supposed to keep this on the play. I'm going to keep this hand. Ditch golos. And Shop's Mirror, I guess. It's unfortunate. But we do have Crucible. That's something. But this is another case of being on the draw. Probably going to lose the game. If we can get our Crucible down and this doesn't get revoked, we're going to be in like a fine spot. If it gets revoked, then we'd probably lose. But like, yeah, like if we're on the play, then we get a Crucible down with our Wasteland. But instead they get a Revoker or Lotus along with getting their Mana Crypt down. So, what can you do? I have to hope that they don't Wasteland my Wasteland. And then we can get our Crucible down. I think Wastelanding our Wasteland would be pretty bad from them, like on average, but it depends on what their hand is. Probably gonna name Wasteland at this point. They should be naming Wasteland with this, I believe. Because if they don't name Wasteland with this, they're gonna lose to my Crucible Wasteland lock. Thing is, their Mana Crypt outraces their Phyrexian Invoker some amount of the time. So it's like kind of awkward. Okay, so they didn't name anything. That was probably a pretty big mistake by them. Well, it would have ended up costing them a lot, actually, because I would have drawn exactly Strip Mine to punish. So by pure luckiness, I guess, their name was good. How's it going, the Hoppa? Kind of feels bad, but that's how it goes. Yeah. Waste. Why would they name Wasteland now? I have Strip Mine in my hand. That's really weird. I'm very, very confused by my opponent. Because they could have just named Wasteland. Like, if they named Wasteland the first time, then they get a name Strip Mine the second time. Super, super confusing. But we can just lose this game to this, where they don't die to this first. And I just never draw a creature. This spy got some name workshop. Because he's trying not to name... Because we're playing the mirror, he's trying not to name anything out of his own deck as well. I believe. It's unfortunate because, like, we just have drawn blanks for a bit here. Take the latest stream. I may mix them in every once in a while. Yep. It's pretty disappointing that we're probably going to lose this game just because we whiffed for a very long time. But that's life. That's how it goes sometimes. Like if we whiff next turn, we lose, I believe. Unless we whiff. Okay, we did not whiff. So that's good. I think I'm going to go get Caracas. Actually, what if I just get like Tab? Set them off like mana forever. I do kind of like getting Caracas though. I think I'm just gonna go get Caracas. Play Strip Mine, pass the turn. Set myself up to Caracas, back to golos to my hand. And then get Inventor's Fair. Late relative to my time zone. Yeah, that's fair. I like streaming earlier, because I've like established myself there a lot. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like I needed to draw something relevant there. If I do, I'd probably win. And if I don't, I'd probably lose. I kind of like this more than that. Karn kind of like sucks in this matchup, but like you can still get Silent Arbiter. It's not the end of the Tabernacle. The thing is, they still have the Mana Crypt, and they can still just draw Mishra's Workshop to like play something. The tab could be good, but it's not that great. Why is the stream so quiet? I'm just kind of quiet right now because my throat kind of hurts. I'm not trying to talk too loudly. Poker is so good. Yeah, it's nice. How's it going, Ibring? I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand. By no means am I excited about it, but I will keep it. This is a hand that would obviously be insanely better on the play. Okay, I think my opponent has a fundamental misunderstanding of how this matchup's supposed to be played out. I know I have Mana Crypt as well, but they obviously didn't have a land, so stopping their mana is significantly more important than stopping my mana. Okay, they don't get punished at all. Okay. Obviously I'm going to lose the flip here. Yep, that was to be expected. Wasteland them. Proceed to probably lose the game. Unfortunate. Do I lose 2 coin flips? Yes, of course. The Ancient Tomb gives me a chance here. Trinosphere. Not like it really changes anything for me. Pretty sure I'm going to be blocking their 2/2 here. Just feeling kind of bad about it. Wow, they just let it go. Play this out, I'll have 5 mana and I can still play Lodestone. Let's see if they have the basic or not. They don't. That's really good for me. Depending on how their mana crypt flipped goes, I'll be blocking or not blocking. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be blocking now. Night stream, yes. I kind of want blocking duty now. And now we just lock them out with the God Pharaoh's statue. And we beat our flips because of the Adventure's Fair. This game should be over from this point. Yep, my opponent agrees. Yeah, I feel like my opponent was definitely new to Vintage from that match. 8-5 on Modern. Are you feeling better? Yeah. Feeling like fine-ish, but not the best. Beating Final Node. No, I lost. They just turned 1 me twice, basically. Not much I could have done when I was on the draw. I was on the play, won the game easily. I was on the draw, lost the game easily. Revealed Giganta. Pretty sure I can't keep this hand. Pretty sure I can't keep this hand either. All 3 benches back to back to back. I'm tempted to do it. Pretty sure I'm going to. Not 100% sure about it though. I think I need to get rid of both these lands. Sucks, but I think it was necessary. Because of, I want to do it from the Raid Shadow Legends thing. I think that would actually be a lot cooler than doing like a coaching session on stream. I'll probably mix in like some other challenges as well, along with the Vintage events. They mulliganed to 4. Wow, okay. It's a pretty good mulligan to 4. Don't think I'm supposed to name Mystic Forge over Mana Crypt. I think I'm just supposed to name Mana Crypt. It's unfortunate that that was their draw step. Yeah. Unfortunate. Have to do this, try and get some more artifacts out for my not my Tabernacle, my Tolarian Academy. Got rid of the lands and got punished by not drawing any lands. Let's see how much they hit off the Mystic Forge. Huh. Strange going, okay. What do they get off this? Oh, they're done with the turn? Okay, that's good for me. Not exactly what I was looking for. I think I have to do this and plus. Shop or Stone Quill. I mean, they've got to be giving me Stone Quill. It's like horrendously bad to give me Workshop here. Yeah. Fortunately, they figured out what the correct play was. I can't really see myself winning this game unless I draw basically exactly Trinisphere. Maybe God Pharaoh's statue if I can get to it somehow. The fact that we missed on land drops after keeping it, or after getting rid of our lands, I mean, it's kind of how it goes, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna concede to, like, not have to go through all this, because they're gonna win 99% from that spot. Just be incredibly boring for everyone. Rather not put everyone through that. And get rid of some crucibles. Get rid of tabernacle. Getting rid of one stone quill is fine here. Yeah, opponent is on KCI, yep. Well, we're on the play, so it should be a bit better for us. And we get a Trinisphere them on turn 1, so hope that's going to be good enough for me. And if we draw like any mana source, we're going to be in a really good spot. And if we don't, we have to decide if we want a null rod or not. Depends on what their start is. Hand has a lot of very, very good cards in it. It's just a matter of being able to cast them or not. Arm Trot, so that's great for us. Do a Wasteland, so I can just do this. I think I'm going to minus, set myself up better. Yeah, I think I'm actually supposed to minus and just start killing them. Like basically put them on a 3-turn clock here. Maybe even shorter. I don't think it's a 2-turn. I think it's a 3-turn clock. Well, it depends on what we draw, I guess. Ancient Tomb, it's pretty good for them. Like, I may just be able to go minus Wasteland, Null Rod, kind of take them out of the game that way. Oh, they're playing Echo Wellspring. Definitely going to take them out of the game that way. Wasteland here. Play Null Rod. I'm on a pretty tight clock. They've seen enough. Is there anything else that I want to change? I don't think so. I think we're just going to keep it the same. Saint has Revoker plus Null Rod, or just double Revoker. I think any hand with Null Rod I'm pretty fine keeping. Whichever modern. It's terrible. Who would have thought? I'll keep. Brown Ravager, eh? And then they mark Brown Ravager here, and then they no rod. Could have named Mox Opal there and then played no rod, but that's like a little bit more risky. Sure, I'll take the hit. Are they casting here? Stonequill Serpent. Okay. I think I'm fine with just doing this here. Double Ancient Tomb, eh? Okay. I think I'm fine attacking with both here. Battling Eternal Weekend. My plan is to battle all three of them. I'm gonna name the things I'm a little bit scared of in case they get rid of the no rod somehow. How do you spell Carclan Ironworks? Carc. Carclan Ironworks. There we go. Type Ironworks. Sometimes it matters what order you spell it in. I'm not quite sure. Wait a 4/4. Think if I do this, I just win the game, right? I plus on no rod, attack with everything. They go block, block. They block here, block here. They take 2, 4, and then a 5th tramples over. Yeah. Should be lethal. Yep, I was right. Their Evoker into Norado sets up. Yeah. Yeah, the deck list is not up to date. You want a Helm combo? No, I'll show the deck list though. Tim Atreides? Is that in relation to like the Atreides from Dune? I remember, I never actually watched any of the Dune movies or read the Dune books, but I played a lot of Dune 2000. One of my favorite games. My favorite RTSs. This is like a hand that's great on the play and like pretty medium on the draw, but I am going to keep it. For movie coming soon though. Yeah. The movie trailer looked pretty reasonable. Yeah, if you never played Dune 2000, it's a little dated, but I still had a lot of fun playing it. Like somewhat recently. It is a somewhat hard game as well. Yeah, we're on the draw. Yep, we're on the draw. Feels bad, man. Let me get my spheres into play, hopefully. I don't think it would have really mattered being on the draw or not, but it definitely hurt me a bit. Like if I just like lose all my die rolls, an Eternal Weekend, be a quick Eternal Weekend for me, let me tell you. Just have Tinker. Tinker's not the end of the world, because we do have Sphere out. It's actually completely fine, I think. Because they're going to have to pay 2 mana, like, once we get the second Sphere out, they're going to have to pay 2 mana for each thing that they do off of Bolas' Citadel. And we can, like, Wasteland, Ghost Quarter them, not being that bad of a spot. Wasteland there. How they're going, Benny. I think I have to just get like something down here. Start like applying some damage to life total. Yeah, so they messed up with their top, which is really nice for us because they probably had Force of Will on top in some capacity. They're not able to cast it. Or maybe they had it on top and had it for something more egregious than a 2/2 Stone Coil Serpent. Narset. It's actually not that big of a deal. XXX Midway XXX, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Unless they find Hercules Recall, should be in a pretty good spot going forward in this game. I want to find something else I can cast, hopefully like a Phyrexian Revoker or a Mishra's Workshop to power out my Golos. Vamp Tutor, that is a problem. Attack Narset once here. They didn't want to vamp. Why did they not want to vamp there? Now they want to vamp. Can't. He can vamp in his upkeep. Wow. What just happened? How does he not have a Hercules in his main deck? Why would you concede there as well? Just go get Mentor or something. Go get Mentor, put it on top. What? Just probably win with Mentor. Maybe... I just don't understand. I just don't know. I don't know what just happened there. It's kind of mind-boggling. Kind of mind-boggling there, to be honest. Yeah, not really sure what to say about that one. No, it's like we can't do that. They have priority again. They get to cast the card. They have 2 mana. I'm just so blown away. Why, like... I understand not vamping the upkeep if you don't have Hercules, I guess. Because you could literally just force me to Ghost Quarter you. And then... like, you just get a Hercules there. Like, I don't know, man. So weird. We get turn 1, we don't have any recourse to getting turn 1. We have not built our deck in such a way we can beat turn 1s. Ponder, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna turn 1 Trinisphere if they don't like put more stuff onto the board. They know about the turn 1 Trinisphere as well, and they chose to shuffle. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of newer people to the vintage leagues, I guess, with the Eternal Weekend coming up. Not many people seeming to know what's happening with most of their decks. This makes me very makes me think that Eternal Weekend will be incredibly soft. So that'll make me pretty excited about it. See the cap increase? I mean, yeah, I did. I don't expect it to hit that with Vintage. With Legacy, I would have like probably seen it. Like you can already see the Vintage League's only at like 224 players, so like I expect Vintage Eternal Weekend probably be 300-ish, 400-ish cap. I don't really expect much more. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to be on the draw once again, but what are you gonna do? Really sucks to be on the draw against this. Because if we would have been able to get on the play Lodestone Golem down, it would have been really, really good for us. Opponent seems to like kind of have the nuts here. It's unfortunate, but if we draw any sort of mana, a Bridge from Below is somewhat of a problem. They're playing Wasteland as well. That's incredibly good for us. Yeah, I just want to do this as a 5/5, I think. If they've got Force of Vigor plus green cards, the last 2 cards, or Force of Will plus blue card, you know, they got me. They had the nuts, but doubtful that those are gonna be the last 2 cards in their hand. Hit Icarid. It should be attacking here now that they hit both Icarids. They need to hit Icarid plus black creature or like another Creeping Chill to really get me. Play out Lodestone Golem. I go down to 3. I block Hollow One plus Icarid. Hello Wasteland. So they have 1 unknown card in their hand. I just play Revoker here. Block Icarid plus Hollow 1. Get 2 zombies. I'm down to 3. Let me draw like any mana source that allows us to play Lodestone or Golos that doesn't cost us life. Unlikely. Go Lodestone Golem this turn. We have to block the Icarid. We're forced to block the Icarid. If I go Revoker this turn, I can actually just block Hollow 1 plus Zombie. Get rid of the bridge from below. Yeah, that's actually fine, I think. That's fine now that I think about it a bit more. I think Street Race is the only thing. I'm going to play out Ancient Tomb because I want them to wasteland this Ancient Tomb. Because I can't tap it anyways, going into the next turn. So I want to play it out into baiting them to wastelanding it. So we block Stone Coil on Zombie, Phyrexian Invoker on Hollow 1, I believe, here is the play. Then they don't get a zombie from the Icarid. We're facing down a 4-4 versus our 5-5. And they're like 4 cards away from being able to discard the hand size. That's also a nice pickup. Now no Bazaars are good. So we're gonna bag that. Pass the turn, and then once we find something that doesn't pain us, that can get our Crucible down, then we can start just getting our lands back. And we need to be able to play out one of these or this within 2 turns, I believe. Or else we're gonna die to the Icarid. Playing out a Stone Coil Serpent for 2 makes sense here. I think so. Makes it so we're not dead to just Street Wraith. Because discarding Street Wraith makes it so Icarid comes back. Okay, something good here. Other source of Spyglass. Drew a Force Will. That is somewhat of a problem. Do I want to name Wasteland here? I think so. I think name Wasteland is fine here. So we need to draw something in the next 2 turns. Sucks that they also have Creeping Chills in their deck, so we have to worry about that from them just natural dredging Creeping Chills. Something? That is something. That is a start. That is a start. That's funny. See if they'll force a will me or not. Sucks as I need to keep my Stonecoil Serpents back, because if I don't and they just remove the Golgari Thug with the Ichrid, that becomes a problem. Force will. Wow. He was supposed to lead on Lodestone Golem then. I didn't think that they would actually force will in here. So bad if they don't hit another Dredger with the Thug. Bridge. Golgari Grave Troll. Prized Amalgam. Not sure if it gets better than that for their Dredge. Not sure it gets better than that. I think that was the best possible. I think that was the best possible for them. Yeah, I don't think I can win anymore. Wow. It's kind of insane that we lost this game. Didn't think we could lose this one. Did not think we could lose that one. Games are meant to be lost. Cut one Crucible, probably. Godfrey's statue seems like a bit slow, and spheres kind of do the same thing. Just take out Karn the Great Creator altogether. I do get Silent Arbiter. Kind of like bringing in the Silent Arbiter though. Taking out the Karn. Next to statue on the side, it's not Norod. It's Friction Revokers, Chalice of the Void, Norod, Crucible of Worlds. I don't want these Worm Coils. I'm just supposed to do something like this. I can see that being fine. Leyline tab. I'll keep. Just put it in the deck. Oh, okay. Oh. Couldn't tell you. Silent Arbiter. It's probably the card he was thinking of. I think I'm supposed to lead on Ancient Tomb here. So if I draw some sort of artifact mana, I can play Karn next turn. There's the artifact mana I was talking about. Sucks that they just have Force of Vigor plus like Dredger. What can you do? Still have tab, so it's not the end of the world. Would they exile? Stinkweed, Ichrid, Wasteland. Okay. Sure, that's fine. Wasteland, okay. I'll waste my Ancient Tomb, that's fine. That's annoying, but very beatable. I'm gonna start off with just Ghost Courting here so I don't have to deal with it anymore, even though they're at 0 cards. Then I'm gonna hit them with Tab next turn. And then we gotta workshop out our Stonecoil Serpent. And it'll probably be game from there. Tab that down. Now I just gotta go get Golos as well. Not sure if I'm just supposed to, like, I have to imagine I'm just supposed to, like, just be killing them, but kind of like playing with my food here a bit. I think I'm just going to keep it the same. Not recommended now here. Perfect. Not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I kind of just want to do a short stream, not like wear out my voice. Well, and record a YouTube video, so I have something to post tomorrow. Even though I bet this video won't do particularly well, I did want to play a bit of Vintage as well to practice. My Mono Red Prowess video, which I didn't even like have a good thumbnail for, I reused one. It's still like doing fine. Well, we've got many ways to deal with Bazaar and a graveyard hit card and Sphere effect, so and Crucible. Pretty easy keep for me. Pretty easy keep for me. Oh, I put them all into 4. Okay, well, they're just gonna lose the game. They're just like on 0%er basically. Not a 0%er, but they're pretty close to 0%. I guess they can just have Hollow One here. That's how I got. And I just never find an answer to Hollow One. So they're actually not on 0%er. Like a Hollow One actually kind of gets me good here. Oh, they don't have a Hollow One. Now they're on like a 0%er. I think I messed up my turn here pretty badly. Well, it's probably fine. Probably won't matter all that much. Don't Amethyst, play Strip Mine. And this game now is essentially over because then I get a Sphere of Resistance. I don't think they can come back from that. Because now they can't just like play land and Force of Vigor. We gotta strip mine them every single turn of the game now. So lost our round 1 where we, how many die rolls do we even like win? I feel like we lost a lot of die rolls. Won regardless of that. Only match we lost was when we just got die rolled out basically and got turn 1'd. We didn't have any recourse. Quantity 1. Let's open up our chesties. What do we get out of the chesties? Let's take a look. There's some not bad ones here. See a Leovold. How much is Leovold right now? E-price Leovold. E-price Leovold Emissary. I didn't do it. I added E-price. E-price Leovold Emissary.  'Cause 'Emissary. 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 'Cause I misspelled Leo. This is a travesty. E Price Leo Vold. There we go. Yeah, it's 6 tickets. I'll take 6 tickets. 6 tickets plus 50 play points. We about broke even. Poggers. Leo Vold. Apparently I already had a good chunk of Leo Volds too. But yep. That's going to be it for the YouTube video. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to drop me a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.